5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
AOE incoming. Ads coming. Fixate on you.
Okay, I got a red buff.
AOE incoming.
Do I go under the bus those with the purple buff, I go over here. More towards the blue.
Ads coming.
The ad that has purple. I don't remember those names.
Fixate on you.
So now I have a feminine.
AOE incoming.
The feminines and the sporelings should not be within 10 feet, no, 10 yards of each other. That's why I do like that. And they need to be killed before they explode.
Knocking back.
And then we need to kill those.
AOE incoming. Ads coming. AOE incoming.
Now we got a sword over there, needs to be killed. And
Ads coming.
interruption is very important in that.
AOE incoming.
Swinging and coming. So I got this green stuff. I need to go out. Oh shit, I died. Okay, whatever. The important thing is to get those out
Knocking back.
so the raid doesn't run into them. But they do a lot of damage when they explode, and I think, I'm not sure, but that one just exploded so quick. I'm wondering if it was dispelled. Somebody dispelled it. Probably.
AOE
Anyway.
incoming.
My DPS is kind of bad.
Ads coming.
62. I have done, I think, 75 on this boss on Mythic before. So 62 is like on the low end. Or actually, it was probably a little more, but it goes down since I'm
AOE
dead.
incoming.
But look at this guy. Kotoidari 202. What is he? Cut. Here. He is a demon hunter. Wow. Okay. I'll copy that.
Ads coming.
Over 200. That's amazing. I have a demon hunter, and that's my main actually. And it sounds and looks like the Devoran is doing a much more DPS than the Havoc when it's well geared. So I need to maybe switch over to because he is I level 293. He's got only 2 pieces, that is 285, the rest is 289. And those 2 pieces are crafted. Okay, here we go. I get my head. Yep, I did get my head. So how did I know that I was getting my head? I'll let you know. I'll tell you why and how I knew that I was going to get a head. Because there was like 5 items on that boss in Mythic, that 5 items that I can use. And let me just get out of this party. What you can do is that you get these items. Let me see, where am I? Here. You get these nebulous void core that if you have 2 of those, you can roll an extra item from the boss you just killed. And if you do that on the Rotmire Mythic, it has a special thing on that Rotmire Mythic. You can do the same boss several times the same week, or actually the same day, and you can use those nebulous void cores to get extra loot every time, and you are guaranteed not to get the same item. The only item you can get the same of is if you get an item the first time you kill that boss that week. That item is out of this system. So you can if you have a lot of those nebulous void cores, which you can buy from a vendor for different coins or gold. So let's say you have 10 of those, then you can roll extra loot 5 times on the boss, and if you do that on Rotmire Mythic, you will get all 5 items. But if you get an item on the first kill that week, you might still have to go 5 times, but you could be lucky. No, you have to go 5 times or 4 times. You might only have to do 4 times if you're lucky and get the 4 other items on the loot wall. But, you know, knowing my luck, I didn't get that, so I had to go a 5th time to get all 5 items, which I now have. And this is the latest one, the helm, the 298, which I put on now. So my eye level went up to 283, yeah. Okay, so what I do, I get rid of this item, and what is this? Yeah, that's the double one I got. I got 2 of those, you see? So bad, you know. 298, get 2 the same item, 298. Shit. The only thing I can use that for is if I'm going to use that in tank, as a tank, or feral, or healer, and have a different enchant on it. If it's possible to get a different enchant on it. I don't think you can get enchants on those trinkets, can you? No, I don't think so. But what I'm gonna do now is that I'm gonna check with ask Mr. Robert, my friend. Oh shit. And see let me show you. Hold on 1 second. There. I'm going to import from the add-on the text, and then best in bags, and find best in bags, and it tells me to use a different shoulder now this time, because I have different stats because of all the new items that I have put on. So C-Pods shoulder, okay. I didn't know I had that. So I just write the seed here, and then it pops up here. Okay, so that one is one of the... Oh, and the reason why that one came is because I put on a helmet that was not a part of the but it is critical strike haste, while the other one, the shoulder, is critical versatility. I don't think critical strike versatility is a good thing for me. It has a lot of critical strike though, but I need that mastery. So I'm gonna put on this one, and then I'm gonna go and ask Mr. Robert of something else. Where are you? Now it says everything is okay except for a couple of enchants, but you can do something else here. You can go down and you can do a quick rank, I think it is, and then it tells me which items to upgrade. It tells me to get a Sunfire Cloak, which is crafted. That'll give me a 3% increase, and it tells me to get a crafted main hand. What? Okay, and it tells me to get crafted feet, and that's probably because my feet is only 276. But if I do get a 285 or 298 item, those would be better. But I don't know why those don't show here. I'm not sure. Maybe because I didn't bring the Mythic. Yeah, there you are. Like that. So now what I should have is the Sunfire Cloak and the Umbral Spire of Sural. Those are the two items I should go for. 285 and 289. And it doesn't tell me any other things. There's a trinket, yeah, the gaze trinket is actually better than the ones I have, even though it's 285 and 298. So I guess this one will be switched with the gaze. I don't have the gaze. No, I don't have the gaze on this. Okay. And then there's a ring. A Loa worshipper band, but it's crafted. There's a lot of crafted items. I haven't crafted anything yet. And here is a trinket. Don't I have that one? No, because I have the 276 one, right? Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to look at now is here. I'm going to put this critical strike haste item over here and see I will get haste mastery. So then what is best? Because this has 112 haste and this has 115 haste, so that's about the same. So what is best? The critical strike 60 or the 56 mastery? I don't know. You tell me. If you look now, I got this critical strike and haste about the same, and I don't have much mastery. So if I want to know what stats are good, I would have to go to let me see here. I have to go and see best stats balance druid. I can do it on Wolfhead or I can do it on Icy Wains. It's not always the same answer. Let's see here, best stats. Stat priority. Stat recommendation. So it's mastery, yeah? Depending here on what kind of talents you choose. I have a Loon's Chosen, which is the one they recommend at the Wolfhead, and then it's mastery, haste, critical strike. So I need a lot more mastery, and this one has not mastery, it's got critical strike. So I will change it to the one with mastery. And the funny part is, before I do that, I'm gonna do a check just for the hell of it. The SimC add-on, go to raid boots and do a quick sim. And it tells me before I switch, oh, there's a queue there now. Okay, so I can transform it now. So now it's a part of the 5-piece, you see? And it's got mastery, which I need much more of. I got way too little mastery. Any other items I can switch and get mastery? Looks like I have this one. No. And this one has mastery. So there is nothing else I can do here right now. So I'm just still waiting. Okay, now it's starting. And you can see here 97. If I do a new one now after I switch and got more mastery, let's see what happened, huh? Where are you? There. So I run it again. Just make sure everything is marked when you paste it in. And how much was it? 100? God, I don't remember. 102? I would have to watch my own video to see what it was. I think it was 102, right? So I'm getting close to my Demon Hunter, which is 109. And 283, I think my Demon Hunter is 283 as well, maybe 285. But my Demon Hunter has a better weapon. I only got 276 weapon. But these can be upgraded. I forgot that. Yeah, these can be upgraded. Let me show you how to do that as well. Okay, that one is still in queue. Let's do that upgrade thing. First of all, in order to do the upgrade, you need to have something that I don't seem to have. Well, I clicked the wrong one here. Here. Ascendant Void Core. No, this one. No, where is it? Here. Ascendant Void Shard. If you get 5 of these Ascendant Void Core, you can create 1 of these. I have 2. Or is it opposite? Use combined 5 Ascendant Void Shard. No, okay, you need 5 of those to create 1 of those. That's how it is. It was opposite. And this one can upgrade weapons and trinkets to 285 from fully upgraded 276 heroic items. I'll show you how to do it. Where are we? Well, kind of lost here now. Okay. What the fuck? I'm totally lost. Okay, now I know where I am. So you go to the void place, void storm. And then once in void storm, you go down here. And you might have to do some quests here first from this guy to do something with a weapon. Oh shit. And you have to click on some items here and blah 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 before you can do this. I'm not sure though, but now I'm lagging terrible. But I'm going to show you how to do this. these are critical strike, haste, not good weapons. I need mastery. I need haste mastery. But let's do it. So you click on this item here, and then you can click on, not, these are already done, but you can click on the weapon, and then you can upgrade it. Now it's 285. How about that? And then I can do the other one. 285. How about that? Okay. So let's look at the sim. 97. No, was it 97 on the other one? I think it was. So it's about the same. It wasn't 102. I think. I'm not sure though, but you know. Maybe you remember. Anyway, let's do one now after I upgraded the weapons. We do a new sim. Oh fuck, I did wrong. I forgot to paste in the thing, and I can't abort it. Or can I? Can I go back? Yeah. There. So it's in the queue, so we just have to wait. And this guy is also the one that can give you
If it isn't my
the
favorite
Nebulous Void
little
cores. You
monster.
can, if you have a lot of veteran Dawnquest, you need 80, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
and it's you
Then you
again.
get one of those. Or you, if you have
Oh, what pleasure will you bring me today?
Voidlight Marl, you need 2,000 of them. I got 3,914. So I can, if I want, or I can send those to another tune. And the
if you
last
come across
option, or the first one, is the
interesting,
5,000 gold.
I'll be waiting for our next meeting.
So let's check now. Is it finished? Yeah, 98. So actually, it got only, it was 97.1, right? So 98.9, that's 1.8 DPS 1, or is it 1,800 DPS more? Yeah, 1,000. Not much. Not much, but a little. So how do I get above this? It's like what the hell, you know, but I don't see any druids, balanced druids, doing a lot of DPS. The ones I've seen is around 900. But then you have warriors and hunters doing over 200, you know. So it's not fair. It's not fair. But at least now I showed you how to do some things to upgrade your gear. You see, but I still have gear to upgrade. I got my wrist, I got my chest, and I got my back, and I got my shoulder, and I got my hands, and I got my legs, and I got my feet. I got a lot of items to upgrade to get better DPS. And it's only in Mythic, so I have to get them in the Mythic dungeons? No, Mythic raids, or in Mythic dungeons. Like here, you know. I have, if you look here, you see I have done 10 before, plus 10. So if I put 10, that gives me Mythic gear. and then I can try to sign up with this. Of course 9 won't give me mythic. 9 gives heroic, if I am not wrong. 10 gives the lowest mythic, so you need to upgrade them. If you do like 11, 12, 13, 14 or higher, you get better mythic gear. And then you can search again and see if there's any new ones. You can also write 10, 12, you know, and get 10, 11 and 12. But right now it's not much. And I tell you, if you just leveled up to 90 and tried to get into Mythic Plus dungeons, it's really hard. There is really never any 2, 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, 7 plus. That's I rarely see it. See, it's not easy to get in, you know, even though I'm good geared and I have done 10 before, it's really hard to get in. So to be in a raid and have somebody to help you, that is actually much better. No, not raid, I mean guild. But in my guild, it's not. I don't see any advertisements for running. You would have to be a little outgoing and ask if somebody want to. I haven't done 12, but I'm much better geared now than what I was when I did 10. I got like 4 mythic items since last time I did mythic dungeons. I think my DPS was like 60, 70 or something when I did on raids, when I did Mythic Plus before, because I usually do more DPS in Mythic Plus dungeons because there's more AoE and can use some AoE talents that is better for Mythic Plus. But you can sit for hours and try to get into these, you know, and sometimes you actually want to get into certain dungeons to get certain gear, try to get certain gear. And you can also use this loot, extra loot thing on these dungeons, but be careful with that so you don't use it for nothing. So here's a new one. For example, this Myzara, you could check it up. Dungeons, Myzara, where are you? Here. You can see what kind of loot you get in this dungeon. And you can only see for Mythic. So it's got a 246 in Mythics. In Mythic Plus, I don't know which. It will be maybe 276. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But I got 285 now, and you see, I would have to have haste mastery if it should be worth anything. So here, shoulder, I have a Mythic Plus shoulder. I don't know what dungeon I got it in, but so I don't think in Mythic 10 I don't think these would help me anything. I don't think I will get over 276. So there is nothing. The only thing I need from that dungeon is the mythic coins, which I can use to upgrade gear, mythic gear. And those look like this. Myth Dawn Crest, I got 33. That is to upgrade mythic to 289 from 276. So I will get 276 items in these dungeons at level 10, and then I need to upgrade them 5 times. And that takes, if I'm not wrong, it takes 10 of these for each upgrade. So that will be 50. I need 50. And you get 10 or 15, I think, for each run. So if I do this one, I will get 10 or 15. So I would need to build up to 15 just to upgrade one piece of gear that I get from a 10 plus dungeon. There's other dungeons. You can look and find which dungeon, like Skyreach. It has a 2-hand haste mastery. That's the one I need. This is the one I need, and then I need to upgrade it to from 276 to 285 or 89, and that will be better than the one I have because of the stats. So I need to go Skyreach and try to get that one. Yeah. And of course these other ones, that will be a 276 item which can be upgraded. So Skyreach is a good place for me to go. If I want to go Skyreach, that's gonna even be harder to get into anything, because then I would have to select only Skyreach. You can do that by writing Skyreach Mythic Keystone, you know, and see if they pop up. But that's going to be much harder. You have to wait much longer, so it's actually better to do other ones and get those mythic coins, so you have those for the upgrade. I could also, there's also some 13 here that I can go on. They might invite me. 10, 13. And none of them were Skyreach, so I would have to spend some hours to get that weapon, because it would be better than Critical Strike and Haste for sure. But that's what I have for now. Oh, that's a one hand. Ah, and both are Critical Strike Haste. Shit. So that's the thing. You're using 2 of those because you have 2 weapons. While if you have a 2-hander, you only use 1 of those coins to upgrade. So you're saving 1 coin actually. But those coins are not that hard to get. I don't remember where I got them. I think they drop from raids and dungeons and maybe out in the wild. I don't know. But they drop. I never paid attention to it. They just come as I play. But you see, I don't get into any of these, even though I'm 392 and I have 10. They only look at this. They don't see that I have 3 mythic raids, you know, and 9 heroic raids. You don't see that. So gear wise, it doesn't actually tell you anything. It just tells you the score you have from Mythic Plus dungeons, and you might not have done it at all before. Just like when I was running a heroic Void Spire, raid yesterday with my paladin. A lot of people had high eye level. They were up in the 270s and 280s, but they haven't done one single heroic raid before. So they were useless. We were wiping, we had to try many times before we managed to do it. I had to tell them all the tags. They didn't even know the tags, most of them. It was just a few ones that did have heroic experience and knew what to do. But most people didn't know what to do. That was terrible. But I really needed those hero coins. So I went through and did, I think we only did 3 bosses. Or was it 2? I think I did 2 bosses. And then after many wipes on the 3rd one, I gave up because I got like an unstable internet at the moment. But it get better later, and I went in and I did 3 more bosses with that group, and but I didn't do the last boss because they left after the paladins. They left. I don't know why. Anyway, so you see, very hard to get in, and this is getting boring for you guys. So I'm gonna stop now. I hope you liked what I talked about. So if you like it, don't forget to like and subscribe and write me a comment if you want. I'll see you guys later. Take care.